A Night on Bald Mountain from, you know, Bugs Bunny. No, I know it was an actual thing. All right, so Soncoz, again, it's been literally 8 minutes since I did the review of this one. It's actually, I could shut that one. Can I shut this one off with holding it down? I don't think there's no powering off. You have to just like do that. This one, however, is a little different. And when I say little, I mean little. It's a little different. It's a little different. So this one, and I'll get the model number because God damn it. Oh, God. You know, Soncoz, I really like your products. But literally you have 2 items in the existence of man. And it could have been called DAC 1 and DAC 2. But instead, you called one the SGD1. And this one, this little guy, which I'm going to recommend highly, by the way, to replace the SMSL SU-8 on everyone's wish list, is called the LA-QXD1. Why? Licorice. The Soncoz LA-QXD1. It's licorice because it's black. Although you can get it in 3 different colors, and I don't know why they sent it to me in fucking black when it comes in silver or gray, which is new. You don't see many items in gray. Like this is silver. This is why does nothing? It's just stuck. That's silver. That's black. There's a silver. Ooh, these are gray. Actually, that's gray. The liquid gold, the lock keys that I have to come to, those are gray. So gray is new. I like gray. Gray's okay. Gray's not red, but we're okay. So anyway, can I minimize this back down to no? Okay, $200 balanced DAC with preamp controls in the front. No remote, but better controls in the front than the SU-8. Really? No, yeah, but okay, so here's the deal. Pick this up, whip it around. The Licorice here is powered with 5-volt, 1 amp. I did not come with a charger. I'm using an Amazon Basics charger on the cable for probably a GoPro. It came with cables. I'll point out that it comes with huge cables that are labeled Soncoz. And this one is for USB-C to power it, and this one is a USB-B for signal. And I did not hook this up USB at all before this test. Because I'm just like, I'm ready for this. I know exactly how good it is. I don't care. You may not have to hook it up to a power brick if you use this. I don't know. Good luck finding the fucking manual on the internet. And good luck finding a manual in the box. Because there ain't none. But it comes with really nice long cables. So I'm powering it with an Amazon Basics phone charger, basically. It's got fiber optic here, USB there, coaxial in and out, again, just like on the Big Daddy here, the non-licorice. That would be the chocolate cake. Get it? Because it's a big black square, it's chocolate cake. And then you have the full complement of balanced and RCA outputs. And just like I was testing this stack on these amps, I'm testing this stack and this stack now on these amps with the exact same headphones of the Harmonic Zeus, which is nearly Zeus, but not. I've been called Zeus several times. And then the Civica Phoenix, which are just fucking peachy. Ask anybody who's anybody. Let's get off a Night at Bald Mountain. And Prodigy Omen Reprise from Invaders Must Die. This has got such a slow build, and I know I can't play it because you'll hear it, and then I won't be able to. I want to listen to it. I'm gonna skip forward. Wait. Oh my God, they're so good. So, again, we're not re-reviewing the Phoenix. We're not talking about the Zeus yet. We're not talking about these amps. These are all verified things. Well, at least these are not verified yet from a review, but I'll verify them ahead of time. Let me see what this sounds like here. Yeah, okay, these are all verified. These are all verified things. So this DAC should replace the SMSL SU-8. SMSL SU-9 is out. It's a bit pricey. Actually, SU-9 is the price of this, and I should have mentioned that in the review of this, which I did 18 minutes ago, because it's like, this is simpler. This is warmer sounding. This doesn't give me the impression of any sort of sound signature. It's just a $200 balanced DAC amp. It's sold. Done. It's not an SMSL product. It's not a topping product. It's a competition to those. Great. What kind of controls you have? Well, you have 4 buttons in the front. Just 4. A gear, a negative, a positive, and a mute. You hit mute, the power light blinks. You have a toslink light, a coaxial light, a USB light, and a power light. You hit mute, and the power light blinks. It means it's muted. You hit the gear, and it changes from USB to toslink to coaxial to USB to toslink to coaxial. That's it. End of the features. You hold down positive, nothing's happening because we're at max. You hold down negative, it flashes real fast until it doesn't. You're at the lowest volume possible. Hold it down. We're at the highest volume possible. The end. I've toured the unit. It is as simple as you can make a DAC, removing complications and still being quality. This is it. Where you at is it. Move this, put this here, slide this forward, because this is still feeding this coaxial. I was going to swap it out to fiber. Actually, I could. I should actually, it should be working on fiber. Hold on. Let's undo the music. Why is toslink not working? Of course, it's black. Oh, because the power strip's off. Never mind. I was just going to have it so I could switch back and forth. It doesn't make a difference. Especially not in that sort of like level. Oh, God. I love the Prodigy. I'm so sad the lead man died. Like, the last Prodigy album was sort of like their weakest one. And I was like, it's all right. They'll make it up the next time. And then you die. And that was before COVID, so I can't even blame... I don't even know if it was 2020. That might have been end of 2019. I'm sad. Fuck, throw this review away. Anyway, this doesn't have the screen. It doesn't have the settings like the SU-8. But if you're just like, you come to Zeos, I need a small, cheap, relatively cheap, balanced DAC with USB, because I usually recommend the Geshelli Labs Enoch 2, because that has 3 different voltage levels, but this has infinite voltage levels. And where this only has coaxial and fiber optic, this has coaxial, fiber optic, and USB. So we're getting back into it. Big piece of metal. This has nice colors and LEDs. This is made in America. This definitely ain't made in America. So this is like 170-ish, and this is 200. So you're paying $30 more. You're getting a metal box made in China. But I can't. This, honestly, this pairing is excellent. Excellent. And I even said when I did the Geshelli Irish that I could hear the DAC, and this is a little bit better of a fucking combo than it with its own DAC. I still highly recommend the Irish. If you have a balanced headphone that you just like, hey, I just want to give me, what's the cheapest balanced DAC you can recommend? Zeos in purple, please. In Zeos purple. I don't think they make it anymore in purple, which is very sad. Oh no, not the hiccups. Have I ever gotten the hiccups in a review? Okay, we're good. We're solid. Also, this side, the topping L30, just like it was for this stack. I really like. It's hard to judge a company like Soncoz based on 2 DACs that have come out, because DACs are the most subtle thing. But I don't hate the way any of these sound. So either one of these. This one's $459. This one's $200. You don't want to spend $459. You don't want to get the remote control and the volume knob and the cool lights and your multiple filters. Spend $200. Get this. I'd get a stack of these. I would get a stack of these and just run like 1 per headphone amp on my desk. It's fine. I mean, there still are better DACs like the OWN. Again, I'll mention the OWN. Can do a little more like funk. You could throw the op amps in there. The Modius is probably like, I think how much is the Modius? Is that 150 or 200? What is it? Is it competing with the Soncoz? Because the Modius is like a pure DAC. It's signal in, power in, signal out, done. This with the volume control, which you could actually like, even if you're just using it to offset like a hot amp, like this is a hot amp. If I put this, here, hold on, we down, put this on high gain, take that off, lower this, put these very, very sensitive headphones on high gain. I'm going to turn this up to halfway. I could just gently fine tune the output voltage of this. And it's a lot of blinks. Like when you hold it, it's like, and then you go, I don't hear the volume steps at all. Getting a mute is kind of nice. It's actually a soft mute, I think. It's a very, very fast, soft mute. It's like, that's awesome. If you're looking for like, how do I put this? You have powered monitors, right? Powered monitors, something that's not, those have a remote control, those are remote control. I'm talking, you know, Mackie MR624s, Atom T5Es, JBL 306Ps. And you're just like, Zeos, I need to hook these up from my desk and I want a volume control. The problem a lot of the times is like even with the Topping E30 is you need the remote. You got to like find the little remote that's on your desk and then you can control it. And then you got to put the remote down because you can't control it on the unit. The fact that this has just plus and minus buttons. Oh, I'm on the wrong input. Hold on. Oh, I raised it up. This is the simplest little like op. That amuses me. It's perfect. This could just be your interface for your powered monitors. The end, $200, $200. Just I was gonna get studio monitors up for this to show it off with the knob, and you know how the knob adjusts and how finite you can control it. But honestly, this is easier. That's easier. USB or coaxial or fiber optic. A really simple, like, are we still playing music? I want to make sure you can still hear it. Just up and down. Oh, want to mute? Mute. If this had Bluetooth built into it, which it doesn't, that would be the ultimate. However, I will link in the description of this video my Bluetooth. I don't have one down here, do I? Actually, you know what you can get? The, I wouldn't, this is dumb, but the X2O backpack, this is a coaxial digital. So if you converted the coaxial digital output to assemble into the coaxial digital here, you can then use this to receive LDAC Bluetooth and then go into that. Because that's one of the problems, is there's no receivers that receive LDAC. So that's a pain in the ass. There's literally the BTR5 receives it, but then it's an analog output. There are units that will receive Bluetooth and then send the digital signal out. Oh, wait. I got one over there. Fuck, let's go get it. Well, at least I'll walk over there and show you. I'm not glued to that seat. In fact, all this shit is still on. Why? Why are you still on? 45 watts being sucked for days. The X2O XQ50 Pro. In fact, it's using a coaxial digital output for its Bluetooth, and it has RCA just to feed JDS Labs EL DAC. So you buy one of these, that thing's like 80 bucks, but you can see the song that's being played on the screen, and that's worth it. Just worth it. How could it not be worth it? Pasta's still playing Fall Guys, by the way. Zeos, link to Princess Pasta's Twitch, where she's currently raising money for college. Is she a college girl? Well, she was. But everyone was at one point. I was a college girl at one point. So yeah, you can just find a really good Bluetooth receiver that outputs digital, plug that digital output into this, use this quality DAC to then be controlled and everything through this, and then control your... It's great. This is fucking great. works for headphones too. Just crank it up to, usually you wouldn't do like I'm doing here. Leave it on low gain. Just crank this up to max till the light stops blinking. And there you go. It's just DAC. Completely replaces the SU-8. SU-8's $250 too, so this is actually $50 cheaper. The fact that it doesn't have a remote is better because it means you have to access all these things with the buttons in the front. I have no issues with the way it sounds. And it's you know, it's the Licorice. It's just, look at it. It's got some perforations in the bottom. It's actually got holes. I just realized this. It's actually got holes in the bottom for ventilation. And then there's a screen over it so the dust doesn't get in there. It's the little things. It's the little touches. It's just a giant black brick that does whatever the LA-QXD1 high fidelity DAC can do. So thank you, Soncoz. And I'll link to Hi-Fi Beach and Linsole again for this one. I'm not sure one of those two sent it, but I think it might have been. It's fine. It's fine. I think it might even be on Amazon. I'll link to every place I can find it. How's that? Because this should absolutely, if you have a list of like, oh, I can't wait to get my whatever set up, and I can set it up with, you know, get the Licorice because I want to do my balance setup, and then I want to get these three. Can I stack these 3 units? This one's sort of like weirdly sideways. I have to go like that. There you go. Ignoring the big black box. Actually, can I unplug this black box on the table and just remove it? No. I'm just going to unbulk my desk. Here. You're fine there. Okay, good. And then we'll pretend you don't exist because you're just getting plugged in with there it is. That's the ultimate desk stack. Which, if anyone asks Zeos, what's the ultimate desk stack? It's a fucking Licorice. And I like the spread too. That's it. This is a great fucking balanced amp. This is a great fucking single-ended amp. You get balance to this side, you get single-ended to this side. By the way, I'm using an Amazon Basics RCA, which are really nice. I luckily recommend those World's Best cables, but they're like $25 for like a foot. And these are just like $8. So link Zeos to the Amazon Basics one. And I don't know where the hell these came from, by the way. I got them, but years ago. So this gets its own power. This is USB. This gets its own power. This is like the world's smallest desk. Perfection. I can say that, right? I'm pretty sure that this is what I'm looking at here. You can get this in silver. I can get all these in silver. I think you could even get the Licorice in silver. And if you push it to the very back of the desk, look at this. It barely takes up any space. Yes. Blue Christmas. This is wonderful. This is actually like, I'm okay with downsizing, like literally the size. Make the thing smaller. Like I know the Rebel amp is giant. It's like a fit 4 of these each in the goddamn Rebel amp. That's fine. That is nothing's balanced or the right shape or size, but fuck, I love audio for that reason. Good luck getting like a Honda Civic and then putting a Chevy motor in it, and then you want Porsche seats, and it doesn't work. Everyone looks at you funny. But if you get a Soncoz DAC and a topping amp and a Licorice amp, and then you get, you know, British Viking weave cables, and then you get some headphones from fucking Hammer, no one bats an eye because you're doing the best you can. It's better to do that than to go with the same. That's why people who have nothing but shit products sort of bother me. They have the shit DAC with the shit power conditioner and the shit amp and the shit tubes. And just like, you don't need to do that. It's audio. You can mix and match, and you could use FooBar, and you could use Spotify, and you could use a Mac. Well, you can't really use a Mac. I mean, you can. Whatever. Fine. But you could use a Pi A2 AES, and you can get some triangle speakers and a goddamn SVS sub or a rhythmic sub with an SVS. That's why I like audio. There is no wrong combination as long as the thing you're getting does its job as best as possible. The Soncoz does a damn fucking good job for 200. This does a damn fucking good job for under 200. And this does a damn fucking good job for under 200. This is a sub. This is like a $500 fucking done. You know what? I don't think you can get a single amp. Like the DX7 Pro was the topping. That's a DAC and an amp and a balanced amp. This beats it, hands down. 3 very good things. 3 very good things beats 1 thing with like 80% goodness. This is the winner. And ignore the D10S because it's just here because I'm not using USB. But then again, you could also call that as something. Let's keep going. Let's keep adding on things to this. Anyway, I'm done. I can't give it any more praise than that. And saying it would be a wonderful little hub for the middle of your desk. There is, a new either balanced amp or balanced DAC because Shelly is working on. Shh, it's not done yet. So that will be coming out, and they're made in America. Their stuff, when they make it cheap, they're losing money. So I like to support them as hard as humanly possible because that shit matters to me. But yeah, that's coming out in the future. So that might just replace this in the future. But for now, that Soncoz Licorice is just, it's a perfect $200 DAC. Rika and her very tastefully thick thighs underneath that maid costume, I would like to point out, is available for the download in the description. Crop that out, put on your phone. If you check out Hi-Fi Guides and the Hi-Fi Guides forums, I'm going to do them first. You will be there with 20,000 consecutive people because the place is fucking bumping. And we've actually had to upgrade the server again to try to fix problems. We actually lost the server for like 12 hours. Well, the guy who moderates it didn't notice, and then the other guy was sick. He didn't have his phone in him. And then we tried to fix it, and it went down again. And he's like, fuck it. So he hit the button that makes me pay more money for AWS. So now we've got like 16 gigs of RAM and a full like 4-core server. So thank you for supporting the channel and supporting Hi-Fi Guides by using it. If you want to support this channel and see these videos early, ask me questions in PM, or participate in the yard sales, which usually ship to the continental United States for free and half shipping international, please join the Patreon or Subscribestar. Those 2 things support this channel directly. And if you want to go higher tier, because you're a baller, the $10 level gets you into the behind-the-scenes private Telegram chat with me, Pasta, and 200 other people that know. They don't know as much audio as I do, but they have very strong opinions. Actually, that's bullshit. A lot of them know a lot more about audio than I do. But I have to, like, it's my place. I have to see. I'm obviously the best. Everyone else is kindergartner compared to my knowledge and experience. They're actually really smart. I lose myself sometimes when they talk. But I'm the greatest. So if you want to join that chat, where obviously I'm the best, that's $10 a month on either one of those platforms. And you'll be greeted warmly with usually anime gifts saying welcome. But then there's a separate anime chat, which no one knows about. Shh, because that one's dirty. But yeah, Rika's thighs is in the description. Join the Hi-Fi Guides, the forum. You can log in with Google, I think. It's just we took forever to fucking verify that shit. And then check out my Patreon and Subscribestar. Support the channel. Don't forget to check out the unboxing channel. I pointed at Princess Pasta, who's streaming behind me. She runs the unboxing channel because I would lose my fucking mind if I was doing daily releases on this and daily releases on someone else and trying to answer questions on Patreon. I got someone to do that shit for me. Anyway, we're done here, right? Great. Glad this rant is over and I came to a good, focused conclusion in this unit. I will see you all tomorrow. Hoorah.